Hi, my beautiful Libras. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever this finds you in the world. This is On the Journey 111, and I'm El Rock, your hostess, and we are here to do your bi weekly timeless intuitive general energy reading for all placements in the sign of Libra. So, welcome, Libra. A couple of quick announcements while I shuffle here. First of all, a quick announcement that I'm going to start doing love readings in the month of August. I'll be doing one per sign monthly, along with extendeds, which are now available on Patreon, which is a lovely segue for my second announcement, which is I'm now on Patreon. Woo woo! Yay! So there's some really great tiers on there, good prices. If you like the reading that you get today and you want to go check out the extended, the tier is available at On the Journey 111 on Patreon as well. So, and then I certainly don't want to forget a big thank you and a moment of gratitude to all of my new subscribers, my returning subscribers, and those of you dropping by On the Journey 111 to check it out. Thank you for being here. Your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments all help the channel grow. So thanks for being a part of my journey. So without further ado, Libra, let's take a look at what you have coming up for the next 2 weeks. Oh, wow, they're already jumping. We'll take one trip through the deck and then we'll pick it up. All right. Interesting. This came out yesterday for Scorpio, I believe. So we might be dealing with a Libra Scorpio cusper. We have Peach Dragon here, and Peach Dragon is talking about vulnerability and a sense of vulnerability that's coming in the next couple weeks. Let's see what else we have here, if anything else wants to come out for the overarching or most influential energies for the week ahead. Union, Lemon Lime Dragon. Interesting. Who did that come out for? I don't remember, but that's also been in the decks. Oh, wow. Something really good's happening for you in the week ahead, or in the next couple of weeks, Libra, because we have Lucky Clover Dragon here as well. So you've got some good luck here in a vulnerable situation oops, sorry, I kicked the camera. That has to do with the Lemon Lime Dragon in terms of union. So this is very interesting. Let's see if we can find out a little bit more about this. We're going to pull from a couple oracle decks. The first oracle deck that you're seeing right now is what is it? It's called the Field Guide to Garden Dragons. And then we're going to check the Mixed Herbiary and Bestiary decks. It's a mixed plant and animal deck. So let's see here. What do we have for week 1 for Libra, please? Give us a little bit more about Lemon Lime Dragon and Peach Dragon. Know your song. Can we get one more? Okay, interesting. Yeah, time. Distill yourself. So it looks like in terms of vulnerability, you're going on an internal journey here, Libra, where you're walking through a little bit of a maze. And in this maze, you have your house finch and house mouse. So this has to do with union, probably likely a union that's already in place. Perhaps a marriage, something in the family unit, and a sense of kind of needing to be vulnerable about something that's important to you while you still work together within your family unit here with House Mouse. So this union is about the efforts that you guys are taking as a team or as a family here, and also efforts that are being made individually here with Peach Dragon. So this is actually kind of 3 people, right? I feel like this is you as an individual, Libra, with Peach Dragon and a sense of vulnerability and, kind of needing to know, understanding more about what's important to you with House Finch. It looks like you're releasing some burdens that you may have been carrying with you for a long time. Some things that may have to do with your domestication as a child or just as a human. and you're distilling out whatever these belief systems are, or these thoughts, or these things that you've chained yourself to, or that have chained themselves to you. And you're going through a distillation process where you're digging out what's most important to you and keeping that and removing the rest. Now, you're doing this in conjunction with somebody here with Lemon Lime Dragon, which is where the house mouse comes in. So you're collaborating in this, and or maybe if this isn't you, Libra, maybe this is support somebody that's going through something, growing through something right now, that you're offering them that level of support. But whatever this is, we have a lot of green here, which to me is abundance. Green is the heart space. Yellow is the solar plexus chakra, which is your belly button area. It stands for creativity. But whatever this is, it's got luck on your side. So as you work together and you collaborate together, you're going to be able to grow whatever this is that's currently in your union. But it does require vulnerability and or being vulnerable about something here with what you're working together on. All right. And then even under that, here's more of that green energy in terms of diversify. And diversification is part of this working together, and also this time energy of distilling yourself, of understanding the different parts of yourself, Libra, and bringing those forward with Zucchini Dragon in that energy of diversification here. So multiple aspects of yourself potentially coming forward that are harnessed in a collaborative situation. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a home environment. It's what it's coming through as, but it's an established relationship of some sort. So this could be a work relationship with colleagues. It could be a friendship of some sort, and your friend is, helping you be a part of this, a roommate situation maybe. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have a spoonful of sugar with marshmallow here. And marshmallow comes in and it soothes out the rough edges. So I want to grab a couple of tarot cards here for week 1, and then we'll go snag week 2 here. Tell me more about the week 1 energy, please, that's influencing the overarching. No, not yet. There's something about the apples and the sugar with the house mouse that are just showing themselves to me. So maybe, Apple is eating from the fruit of knowledge, right? This is understanding the difference between right and wrong. That's what the apple did in the Garden of Eden, is it was the fruit of knowledge. And this is part of that distillation process, Libra, in terms of eating the fruit of your own knowledge. I'm also seeing what looks like a book here. And this is gaining insights into yourself. I see another apple back here behind this jar. And perhaps, we've got this one, and this one looks very different than this one because, oh, you know what, that's not a book. That's actually the lid to the jar, but it looks like a book to me. But regardless, that's what it's coming through as. It's coming through as that book. And I'm also actually seeing a microphone, one of those old-fashioned microphones from the 1950s that somebody used to sing through. But what this is with the fruit of knowledge here in these two different positions, is this one has a lid on it, right? And it wants to learn about itself. It wants to be uncapped or uncovered. And this one wants to look at things through a field of vision that might be perhaps distorted. And I say that because the jar sort of distorts the way that we see things, right? When we're looking through glass or even glasses, there's a change in perspective and perception. And with that, this apple energy is talking about taking the cap off of your fruit of knowledge, gaining more knowledge and looking at multiple points of view, right? The whole point of the apple in the Garden of Eden was that we learned what was right for us and what was wrong for us. While there's a common book that's supposed to tell everybody what's right and wrong for everybody, what that is that's actually an individual journey that you travel when you eat your own fruit of knowledge. So whatever this is, Libra, you are digging into the fruit of knowledge in the next couple weeks, but specifically in the week ahead. And the knowledge that you have and that you bring forward softens a situation. So that marshmallow, it might be truth, it might be at the bottom of the deck. We have the all here, which is an embrace of some sort. Again, that's that willingness to work together. When you work together, you come to one another with a sense of open arms and availability for each other. So it looks like you've got a lot going on, a lot happening under the surface that will, of course, be playing out in life. I'm also seeing here for the first time ever 2 images of the house finch here. I see the image here in the forward, and then I see an image here in the background, the essence of itself. And the essence of itself is parting from this burden, from this rock that it has tied around its little, leg, and it's releasing that. And by being able to do that, it's almost like a phoenix rising moment, is the essence of itself becomes more pure, right? We have, and again, this is really playing into that union energy with the 2 apples, the 2 finches here, and the union card here. So this might be also the union of your higher and your lower self. So interesting. Wow. So can I get some cards for Libra for the next 2 weeks, please? General timeless energy, all placements. My beautiful Libras. Yeah, you're moving forward towards something. It's the Chariot. You're taking motion. You're taking action. Again, it's that working together energy. What are you taking action towards? The King of Wands, something you're passionate about. You're taking action to eliminate strife, it looks like, with the 7 of Swords here. It's your sword of truth that's following over house mouse, or not house mouse, sorry, house finch. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Princess of Discs, an energy that's being transmuted and overcome. So there's a situation here in which you need to know where you stand on something with house finch, and you're having to separate burdens out of your life to be able to understand that. And it's causing a great deal of vulnerability for you, because with the 7 of Swords here, it's that strife energy. It's having the sword of truth, and everybody else also is brandishing their weapons. There's a series of standoffs potentially happening here for you, Libra, and you need to know where you stand on that, right? That's knowing your truth. Again, we have the essence of somebody outside of themselves. So you're probably doing some soul travel, at least in the first week, if not the next couple weeks. You're having to dig into those deeper parts of yourself. So back to this, we've got the 2 apples. We have the 2 finches. We have the 2 versions of this person who's cornered on a cliff. And all of these different people are brandishing weapons. That's creating a crisis. Now with Swords energy, that's mind energy, that's air energy. This is an Aquarius card. It's also, air in general, which is what you are, Libra. But it's coming out in terms of strife. And until you can bring your higher self or your essential self into your decision making and know the song that you're singing, know the story that you're speaking out loud, know where you're standing on things, that's when you'll be able to move out of the strife energy here. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Whew. Oh my goodness, my nose is mad tickling right now. So King of Wands, that's harnessing that energy, right? So you have this strife going on and you're moving out of it. You go into motion with this Chariot energy and this King of Wands. This is passion energy. It's knowing, it's bringing this part of yourself down into this part of yourself and facing off whatever this is. This could be people, it could be the work environment, it could be a family environment, it could be friends because you're wanting to make new choices for yourself and your friends maybe want you to stay the same person that you've always been. But you've got this electric horse here and you have something here in your eye. You've got your eye on something. I don't know what that is because his eye is just like really sticking out to me, but I wouldn't go so far as to call that as a twinkle so much as it is the knowing of the goal that you're driving towards. And he only has his eye on this singular goal, and he's going for it with audacity and power and strength and focus and all of the passion with the Wands energy. That's all of the passion that rises up from within this king to be able to get out of whatever this situation is and face all of this off. Because regardless of all of these weapons that are being brandished around you, you have your sword of truth, you have your passion, you have your eye on the prize, you made up your mind, Libra, that you're going for it. And now you're bringing these aspects of yourself into union. So these are bringing you together. It's bringing you into one singular apple, one singular, piece of lemon lime. You become one with who you actually are, Libra. So that's pretty gorgeous. Let's find out more about week 2 here. What do we have for week 2 for my beautiful Libras? So week 1, it is vulnerable, right? That peach dragon is here, and we know there's vulnerability because you're on that cliff. Tell me more about week 2, please, for Libra. All right. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you're between dreams, mugwort energy. So mugwort, this might actually be that you're having bad dreams. The dream catcher is here to be able to sort of intercept those. If you're having bad dreams or things are coming through the dream space, you might protect your energy at nighttime. And then we have navigating your life with determination, red salmon. So whatever you did, you made the choice. You got off the cliff. There was some strife. There was some crisis to this. You had to know who you were. And now what happens is the instinct of who you are. Think about what the salmon does. The salmon is born in a river. It swims down river. It spends its life as a saltwater animal in the ocean. And then it returns back home to do what it needs to do. So whatever this return is to home for you, you're doing it with determination. You're following an internal calling. This is something deeper calling you than just, whatever this energy is, right? This is the energy of some kind of demands on your life. These might be demands from your time, your money. It might be places where you've put your energy before and now you don't want to put it there. And you've made this choice to harness this King of Wands energy, this audacity, and now you're following that force. That force is pulling you. It's deeper than what you even understand. And it's deeper than what I understand. And yeah, again, growing your truth. So we've got Black Snake here. We've got knowing your song. We have distilling yourself. Navigating these changes with determination, and then you're listening for spirit, and we know that because your essential self here, Libra, is coming back into play. And this is barn owl, and we know it because we saw the images of the apples. We've got the union, and this is about digging into your heart space. So you are connecting with something deeper in your heart. And remember when I was talking about the essence of it? It's even something that you can smell, because I'm seeing these little wisps here, right? But the door is open. See this cabinet door, and the heart's sitting there on the shelf, and it's waiting to be returned to owner. So you're receiving messages from the other side, probably in the dream space, about where it is that you're headed, because you are in fact between dreams. So if you've recently had a job change, or you're looking to change jobs, or there's just been some sort of change in your circumstances or circumstances in your life in general, you'll have to dig into where that is. It means that there's been an ending in your life somewhere recently, and that ending is still has space, it hasn't been filled yet. And spirit is bringing in the messages to tell you about where it is you're headed next, the next dream that you're going for, and you're wanting to make yourself available to that. Yeah, we've got nettle here with finding your element, paying really close attention, keeping your eye on things. And then we have comfrey, and comfrey's been coming out a lot this week for multiple signs. And this is all about something that needs to be mended. Perhaps this is something on the household front, or just in a collaboration or partnership in general, that something has maybe been ruptured and needs some attention or some repair. And then the other aspect of this card are the parts of yourself, because do you see how these butterflies have little parts of themselves missing? It's about being able to bring those parts back in, right? You're harnessing that energy back into your body temple, into your spiritual space, your heart space, your creative space, the pieces of yourself that have been lost on the journey. This is what the energy of comfrey is doing, and it brings in quick healing for you. And with that quick healing, then you can go and you can start to follow that determination that you're feeling coming online with that King of Wands here at the end of week 2, or sometime in week 2. What did we have here? Oh yeah, Distill Yourself was up here. All right, let's grab a couple of tarot cards for you from Patch. And then we will wrap up this full reading, and we'll go clarify over in the extended. So you're doing whatever this work is that you're doing. Again, I keep wanting to point out the Lucky Clover Dragon. It's bringing you a lot of prosperity and abundance. It's bringing a shift in your energy. We've got the rainbow here. There's whatever you're doing to come back to yourself gets the results that you want. It's getting you off of a cliff, Libra, and it's getting you back onto solid ground, because it's your truth that's the most important truth. Whew, okay, so much energy coming in. Libra, can we get some more messages for week 2, please? Libra. Week 2. Black snake, barn owl. Courage. Yeah, you're standing up for your convictions. Another 7. You approaching this from a sense of logic, and still, kind of guarding your heart space a little bit. You still have your sword of truth, and you're thinking about what that is, about knowing your song. That's house finch energy coming back in and bringing you that sense of peace. You're illuminated here on this disc with all the sacred geometry on it. And then we have the 7 of Wands, which is defending a position. Again, we've got that green heart energy present here. And, this is this. So whatever this group is, or this person, or this circumstance, or whatever it is that's pulling at you, that's you're standing your ground for it, Libra. So whatever it is, you're really standing up for it and really kind of getting what I refer to as the peanut gallery out of your head and moving forward into what's important for you and knowing your truth and executing on that. You're defending your position now. You're like, nope, I've got a trip to make and I've got a magnetic pole in my life. I have a dream. I have a goal. I have something that I want to achieve, and whatever it is. And again, here's that green swirling energy. So you're being guided, absolutely being guided back to the home within, my beautiful Libras. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, in week 2, well, probably in both weeks, 4 of Swords. Anytime there's a battle with that 7 of Wands and that 7 of Swords, that those sevens energies, which is the energy of conflict and, just not always easy times, right? And when you get out of those situations, you're being called to go into that state of respite, to tap into that guidance that's coming through in your dream space with mugwort energy. Remember, between dreams and the dream catcher here. And just really thinking about what it is you're creating in your life and amplifying it. I'm seeing this amplified rings here. And you begin to amplify the nature of who you're becoming by spending this time in healing and quietude, in the dream space, in just sorting things out. So that is your overall for the next 2 weeks. We'll go and clarify these energies with the Trip and Wait Tarot here. Yeah, we've got the World here at the bottom of the deck, a new beginning, the end of a cycle. So whatever the cycle is that you're ending, we'll go dig into that a little bit more over on Patreon. So my beautiful Libras, thank you for being here today. And this won't be the only deck that we work with on Patreon, but this is the deck we're going to start with. So if I see you over there, awesome sauce. And if not, I will catch you next time in a couple weeks for your next bi-weekly. And again, romance reads, a once a month romance will start coming out sometime towards the middle of August. Middle to the end of August is when you'll want to be looking for that, and it'll be September's energy. So thank you for being here, my beautiful Libras. Sending you hugs and loves for the week ahead. Bye for now.